Hey folks, it's good to see you again. It's been a long time. Are you planning to immigrate to the country of your dreams? Maybe to study abroad, or to work abroad, or to immigrate? Then the IELTS can help you. Tonight, I'm here to tell you about the introduction of the IELTS Writing Task 2. Now, why is this video important to you? It's because in this video, we're going to learn how to write an excellent introduction for IELTS Writing Task 2. The function of the introduction is to outline your AC so that the reader, and in this case, the examiner, can know exactly what you are going to write about, and particularly your opinion. Now, if you have a good introduction, you have a high chance to score a band of 7.0 or above. In contrast, if your introduction is not good, it's very difficult to score a band of 6. It's very difficult to score a band higher than 6.5. So, without any further delay, let's get started. I have one promise for you. I'm going to keep it simple. So, IELTS Writing Task 2. An essay has 3 parts: the introduction, the body, and the conclusion. As I said earlier, in this video, we're going to look at the introduction only. So I'm going to keep it simple. I call it KISS. A lot of people have trouble writing the introduction. Actually, according to official IELTS.org statistics, the writing module of the IELTS has the lowest band. In 2018, it was 5.5 and 6. In 2019, I haven't seen it. It should be something similar. So, when you're writing your introduction, guys, keep it simple. You need to do 3 things. The first one is paraphrase the task. The second is give your opinion. Make sure you do that. And the last one is give 2 ideas or 2 reasons to support that opinion. So this is typically the outline, and this is what makes your body paragraphs. We're going to talk about that in the other segment when I will be touching on the body. So, 3 things that you should do in the introduction: paraphrase the task, give your opinion, and give 2 ideas to support that opinion. Now, I'm going to turn over, just bear with me here, to the next chart. So I'm going to show you an example. Now, let's look at an example to illustrate what I was talking about. So here is a task. I think it's a real task from October 2020, a reported task. I'm going to read it for you. Studies show that crime rates are lower among those with educational degrees. Therefore, the best way to reduce the crime rate is to educate criminals while they are still in prison. To what extent do you agree or disagree? You should do 3 things: paraphrase the task, give your opinion, and give 2 reasons for that opinion, which is what I've done here. So I'm paraphrasing this. I said, according to statistics, college and university graduates commit less crime. So, there is no better way to lessen crime than to educate convicts. So, I paraphrased the task, which means I said the same thing in other words. Now, my opinion, the next thing you should do. Well, I wrote in my opinion at the end. So, In our opinion, in order to reduce criminality, it is better to find jobs to uneducated people. So this is my opinion. So I don't have the same opinion as them. I disagree. And my two ideas at the end, this will make them busy and financially independent. However, education in jail is useful too. Now let's look at the introduction I have written as a paragraph. I have made some slight changes. You should remember that writing is a very dynamic process. Writing is a very dynamic process. So as you are writing, as you are drafting and editing, a lot of things change, a lot of ideas come to mind, and the final draft you have may be different than the plan or the format or the version you have. So let's look at my final version of my introduction. All right, so this is the introduction that I drafted, the final version. And as you can see, there are three parts. The paraphrase is in blue, my opinion in red, the most important thing, and then my two ideas that are the outline of my body. So, according to statistics, college graduates commit less crime. This suggests that there is no better way to lessen crime than to educate convicts. So here I use some synonyms. A convict is a person who has been convicted of a crime. It's a person who is in prison because he did something illegal. Okay, so this has to do with lexical range and vocabulary. Now, my opinion. I disagree with this. This means this opinion, this statement. I think in order to decrease criminality, it is better to employ uneducated people. So I'm saying that you should give them a job. That's what really decreases criminality. Okay? And then I have two ideas to support that opinion. The first one is, well, give them a job before they end up in jail. And the second idea is that, well, however, prison educated is useful. So these two ideas will be what I will use to make up the two paragraphs of my body. So with this said, let me just recap what we did in this video. In this video, we learned how to write the introduction of an IELTS Task 2 essay. Remember, you do three things in the introduction. You paraphrase the task, you give your opinion, and you give two ideas to support that opinion. Keep it simple, and you will do just fine in your IELTS writing Task 2. Best of luck.